Good morning. Today is the 10th of April 2026. We last worked on the 8th. That was the last time we worked. And we had some free predictions for that day. And let's look at them first, then we get into the free ones for today. 10 matches last time, 10 matches today. Let's roll. Anyway, our first game was Al Rayyan with Salal Sports Club, and we actually predicted for an away win. We predicted for an away win. No, that's over two. More than 2 goals. Sorry, and the game actually won. It won. I'm forgetting. Let me first Google that and see. Yeah, the game ended 3-0. That is Al Rayyan won 3-0. You get, so that was a good prediction. Then Al Salia with Al Sadd, we said second game two. Team two to win, and Al Sadd won the game as predicted, 3-1. That was another correct prediction. Then we had Al Ahly. This game had controversies. The likes of Ivan Toney and complaining about bad refereeing and everything. It was a draw, so we did not get our away win, but it ended 1-1. Sorry, we said more than 2 goals, not our win. I don't know what's wrong with me today. More than 2 goals. It ended 1-1. So these guys lost. Sorry, they drew, but you can say they lost because the whole Al Nassr thing, leaving them behind and all that. Anyway, Braga and Real Betis. That was a Europa game that fluked itself into a Champions League match day. But anyway, regardless of move, it ended 1-1 also, and we said more than 1 goal. So 1-1 here. That was a correct prediction. Then Göztepe Izmir with Galatasaray. We said win 2 for Galatasaray. Galatasaray actually won 3-1, which was also a nice one. Yeah, of course, Galatasaray has to actually chase the championship for their country. Yeah, we have another prediction from that country, Turkey, today. But then there was Zenit. This was a cup tournament, Russian Cup. So we expected goals, but unfortunately, these guys actually ashamed us with no goals from each side. But it's okay. It's okay. Then there was Al Hilal and Al Khulud. I told you this one is obvious. Like, it was an obvious one. This was going to be an obvious. Those things like free wins. Yeah, and it had little odds anyway, but it ended 6-0. So the home team won, as you can see. Then Al Ittihad with Neom Sports Club. Al Ittihad lost, actually, 3-4, but it was more than 1 goal, so that's all that matters. 3-4. This was a shocking loss, by the way. Al Ittihad losing to such teams is a big problem. Then Barcelona and Atletico Madrid, we said more than 2 goals, and it was just exactly 2 goals. So it was not more than 2 goals. So that's also another loss. And Paris Saint-Germain with Liverpool, we said more than 2 goals. Yeah, the goalkeeper did a very good job on that one. It ended 2-0 to Paris Saint-Germain, and it wasn't more than 2 goals. So that gives us 1, 2, 3, 4. How many games? We had 10 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 wins, Oh, this was a win. I'm sorry. This was a win. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 out of 10. The total odd of that won for those that use combinations for these predictions. If you used combinations of like 6, 6, the odd that won was 5.8 something. With bonus, it can go to up to like 6.5, 6.6, depending on how you're working. Anyway, that's what happened last week. Okay, no, yesterday but 1. Then today, the 10th, we have Besiktas with Let me first make this actually clear. So we're going to the analysis. Besiktas with Antalyaspor, something like that. That's a win for the home team. Simple stuff. These guys are fourth. Antalyaspor is, I don't know where they are. Besiktas has won 40 out of the last 60 times they faced. These guys have only won 8. So you have like 12 draws, 8 losses, and 40 wins for Besiktas. That's a good thing. We don't have to even waste time here. It's that simple. It's win one for the home team. Paris FC and AS Monaco. Now, the truth is, Monaco has a bigger team, more experienced. But then, they have never won. They've actually never beaten Paris FC. Monaco is doing relatively well. I think it's like around their 5th or something. They have won all the last 5 matches of theirs. Paris FC is like 13th, 14th there. They're not doing very well. But Monaco is it's on a streak. It's on form. That's all I can say. So I'm going to give it to Monaco. I won't go with goals. Vipers and Kitara, guys. I don't have to overthink this. Okay? This is my team. Besides being my team, it's the first in the league, 50 points. Kitara is losing. Anyway, 20. FC 20 with Volendam. Now, 20 is this is one of those. Usually, I have those results, those predictions where I'm like, this is the sure of the batch. Now, this one here, this is my sure. Out of all of them, I'll give it to 20 by far. And then you have Augsburg with the TSG Hoffenheim. This is the German league, one of the most highly scoring leagues in the top 5, or if not in Europe. I will automatically go with more than one goal. Anyway, AS Roma with Pisa. Pisa is the last, guys. Roma is bad. It's not doing well. But Pisa is the last. You know, the Serie A is one of those leagues that you get promoted. You are good enough to be promoted, but then you are bad enough to not return next season. Like, you're good enough to get a promotion, but you're not good enough to remain in the league. So it has really weak teams coming from down. Most of these teams that come actually go back. And Pisa is not any different. It's 20th. So with respect to those statistics and information, I will give Roma the win. Then CR Belouizdad with Zamalek. Belouizdad is a Tunisian team, Algerian team. Zamalek, Egyptian team. So we are talking about the CAF Confederations Cup, and they have a huge odd when it comes to more than one goal. You get, and I'll go for it because the previous matches have shown me that actually Belouizdad actually beat someone like 6-0. Yeah, if I remember well, 6-0. West Ham with Wolves. I'm not going to waste time with this. Actually, no. Real Madrid and Girona. Real Madrid has its problems, I'll be real. Real Madrid has its problems. But on any day, Madrid, Girona, I'll give it to Madrid. On any day. This is a powerhouse here. On any day. West Ham and Wolves. Here's the Premier League. West Ham is fighting for survival. Wolves, I don't want to count on them that much, but West Ham is fighting for survival. So I'm expecting goals here. I'm expecting more than one because I feel like some of those relegation battles are going to be settled with goals. These guys are like really close, and yet we have 6-7 matches remaining. So I'm going to go with goals. More than one goal. Olympique Marseille with Metz. I'm giving it to Marseille. Marseille has had a bad run. They need to revamp. They need to recover. And De Zerbi has just left. So whoever is in charge is going to want to make a point, to prove a point. And that will happen. Anyway, those are our 10 predictions for today. Let's wait for the ones tomorrow and see what's up and see what is up. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whichever time you're listening to this.